The remote, it was stuck. But it's cool. Hey y'all, it's your girl Skiddlez, and we're back again with another dope ass episode only on Pillowtalk with Skiddlez, powered by VS1ATL Studios, which is where we're at right now. Make sure you hit them up on Instagram, follow them on all social media platforms. We got membership packages for photographers, the ladies to come and get their nice photos taken and shit like that. So definitely make sure you follow. But without further ado, let me get into this interview today. I got some dope people up here that I would like to share with y'all. And definitely, I don't want to sit here. I don't know if there's a wrong way to say it, but is it just Jet Wavy? Jet Wavy. All right, cool. So this is my guy, Jet Wavy here, right? And some of y'all may know him, but y'all may not know him like this. Y'all may know him another type of way, but we gonna get to that, right? But before we get to that, what I want you to let the people know is where you from?
I'm originally from Atlanta.
Oh, you from here? Like born, like a Grady baby from here type shit?
I was born here, but I was raised here.
So where you born? Where was you
I was
born?
born in Philly.
Oh, you from up north. Okay, how you feel about the Eagles going to the Super Bowl?
You know, I ain't no Philly fan.
Damn.
That's what's crazy. Yeah, I'm ain't gonna lie, more of a Tom Brady fan.
Okay, I was about to say, if you say
I'm
the
kind of hurt
Falcons,
right now, yeah.
I was just about to be a little nervous because the Falcons is, an Atlanta team, but I think the Bulldogs play better than the Falcons do,
Yeah.
and of course the Hawks is the shit. You know what I'm saying? So okay, I'll give you that for now.
Yeah, you told me I'm hurt right now. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they did.
Everybody celebrating.
And then he over there talking about he retired now.
He gonna come back.
But then he said that he was thinking about doing something else. I forgot what it was, but yeah, that's what it was. And I think that's what all NFL or all sports people should do, like afterwards. So be like a mentor, like, something to the people who are in that league. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to see a football player working like as a promoter. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though we got Atlanta got 1,000 promoters, we know that. You could be anything out this motherfucker. But just think about it. A nigga go from being like this high top player and you see this nigga working a regular job. Like, nigga, did you go broke? Like, what the fuck is going on? How do you feel about, who's this, KD being traded to the fucking Suns? I feel disappointed because I'm like, what is Brooklyn about to do? Like,
I feel like Katie doing what he gotta do. He doing
it's
his
about the
business.
money move.
It's about him the business. He gotta get another ring. You know what I'm saying? Without Curry being involved, it's his legacy on the line right now. You know what I'm saying? So he going to the best.
And he been around now for a minute. So when you got the LeBrons, and shout out to LeBron for making history, you know what I'm saying? When you got people like him and all of these other players and the Currys and you gotta find your own lane to stand out.
He going to the best team that's gonna give him a chance to win a championship.
Okay.
Pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just concerned for Brooklyn, like I said.
What they doing? They got to rebuild. They got to rebuild.
Hopefully we get somebody traded that is, dope that can really play. But yeah. So you've been in Atlanta. So basically from Atlanta. So how do you feel about all of the new people coming to Atlanta? Because I'm from New York. And we basically done flooded y'all motherfucking city. You know what I'm saying? And that's good and bad. So it's like, how do you feel about a lot of outsiders coming to Atlanta and like making shit shake out here?
I feel like it's cool. I mean, Atlanta's a big melting pot. You know what I'm saying? It's been like that for a while. A lot of people find a lot of opportunities and chase their dreams and pursue their dreams here.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's just the right environment, right culture for that to happen for anybody, really.
Mm-hmm.
So when people come here and they, kind of like, looking for, I guess, a second chance in life, or they want to come here for an opportunity, it's a good look.
It's the land of the opportunity. Like, for real, they say it's the Black Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Like, and definitely, I'm all for the good shit coming to Atlanta. We all do know all y'all ghetto ass niggas from all these other ass states be coming here with y'all beef and shit and be fucking shit up over here that don't got nothing to do with us. Take that shit back the way y'all was from. I like the way how I say us because I've been here for like almost 7 years, so I feel like I'm a part of this motherfucker now. Like, yeah. So what I want to know is, for those that don't know, you may have seen him on social media or as the Blue Power Ranger, okay? Now, I'm from New York. We be having the Blue Power Ranger, the Spider-Mans, we got all of that. But they only be on 42nd Street. And if you never been to New York, 42nd Street is like the tourist capital. So like they really go out there to like take pictures with people and charge people for pictures and you know what I'm saying, regular shit like that. But you taking it a whole nother direction. You understand what I'm saying? You made it like serious. You understand what I'm saying? So explain to me what made you come about the Power Ranger phase and why the fuck the Blue Ranger and not the red one?
Well, it's a long story, you know what I'm saying, how it even happened, but long story short, I had a friend that gave me the suit. So he did a birthday party, you know what I'm saying, did a birthday party, he put the suit on, he said everybody laughed, you know what I'm saying, so the next day, I don't know, for whatever reason, we was smoking, we was high.
We done do it.
And Bert came to me, he said, I don't know why, he said, I think you need the suit. So he gave me the suit, this shit was like some goddamn movie shit. Like, man, your partner feel like, hey bro, I think you need a goddamn Power Ranger. So I'm like, what you mean? I'm like, what you mean? He like, bro, I don't know, just do something with it. So I got down to this shit home, I got down to smoke me a blunt. Shit, I said tomorrow, I told myself, I said the next day, I said, I'm gonna put that motherfucker on. And shit, I was gonna put some goddamn cowboy boots on with it, cause I was like, I don't know, it has some swag to it.
Right.
And
That
shit,
is definitely different.
Yeah,
Because when you think of a Power Ranger, I don't think fucking cowboy boots. Like if any of y'all ever really watched, because I used to feel like I was a big ranger. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, John Wayne, you know what I'm saying? Or Clint Eastwood. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Yeah,
okay.
Old school. You know
I
what I'm
like
saying?
Clint Eastwood. He's really
Yeah,
dope. For real,
exactly.
for real.
So, yeah.
Okay.
And I did a video, and that shit, I put the shit on Vine, that shit was viral. And then
Vine, that's how long ago that was.
Yeah, man.
Vine was a minute ago.
Vine
That
was
was
shit.
like before Snapchat. That was before all of that shit.
Vine was the shit.
It was. It was like the beginning stage of Instagram. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, Vine popped everything off on the social media too.
Mm-hmm.
It gave everybody an opportunity, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So you get the suit and you go and do a video, you said to him. What type of video was it?
Shit, I was on goddamn Old National Highway, and I put that motherfucker on. I was dancing next to McDonald's, and I got them humping the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow.
Once I did that, I knew it was over. I was like, he
This
put
is
that else
about to
in
go
there.
a lot viral.
Yeah, I already knew. I already knew what was going on.
What did the people from McDonald's say?
Everybody was taking pictures. Everybody was laughing. People, I mean, you know, naturally, I'm gonna say this. It wasn't about necessarily putting on, I guess, a Power Ranger suit. It was more so that when you do something that's not normal during the day, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see somebody at the bus stop or something, they out there dancing, or you see something just kind
It's
of
like
off.
the guy I be seeing that is a rapper and he got like a teddy bear outfit like that's connected to him. If you ever seen him and he be on the highways, he be all
I ain't never seen
over.
him.
Man, that nigga got like pants that got like a teddy bear, like a real life teddy bear connected to them. And he dances around and like the teddy bear be moving and shit like that. Like, and at first I thought it was weird. And I was like, what type of shit is this?
Right.
But that nigga get cars to honk, he get people to stop, he gonna have people stop and buy his CDs, and I'm like, you got something with
It's
this.
called the lone wolf effect. You know what I'm saying? It's basically like you're the lone nut. You're the one person that's got the nuts out there. That, you know what I'm saying? To go do something that other people want to do. People like to dance,
Right.
naturally. So when you see somebody else dancing in the middle of the street, it's like it's gonna catch your attention. You're like, oh, what they're
And
doing
then
is
you know
amazing.
what too, what I think with so much evil shit and so much energy going on out here, it spices up the moment. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It make people laugh, it make people feel good, it makes people get, oh, let me record him, or like, you know what I'm saying? It makes the moment feel joyful, I think. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so you put the video up, humping McDonald's ground, okay? And how did that go? Like, what was the feedback and the response that you got from it?
It got a million views.
That's fucking crazy. Maybe I need to go hunt McDonald's concrete and we can get fucking Pillowtalk with Skiddlez the fuck up.
But alongside that though, previously, I've been doing comedy for a while, so I've been doing comedy since I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? So I was already kind of like doing skits and videos and things like that, going viral. So it's just kind of added a different lane or a different way to go viral. I created my own way, you know what I'm saying? But couple more people. King Batch, he was doing his thing out in LA. So a lot of those dudes, you know, they was doing their thing, and I just saw it, and I was just like, okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Make videos on Instagram and Facebook, and you know, make
Take it from there, right?
Yeah, for real.
And then you know what? When you say that you did the comedy and you started when you was young, I was just about to ask, like, what type of was you the cutting ass on the cousins and oh look at your fucking sneakers or you know what I'm saying? Like what type of comedy? Because when you a kid, when you talk about comedy, all you thinking about is cutting niggas ass. You know what I'm saying? We talking about your hairline, we talking about your outfit. Like, don't even come over here if you look stupid, because I'm about to get on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, was you that type of person?
I'm gonna say this: when I moved to Atlanta, in Florida it's called ranking, in Atlanta it's called
Ranking?
Ranking,
Okay.
and Atlanta is called roasting. So when I came to Atlanta, it just took that shit to a whole nother level, because in Atlanta everybody roasting. So I'm gonna just say that I had to become funnier. You know what I'm saying? Then you know. Probably. I mean, but you gotta, but see, in Atlanta, you gotta know how to roast in Atlanta, because somebody hurt your feelings here. They talk shit. They know how to talk shit in Atlanta. They gonna talk that shit. You know what I'm saying? They gonna pop that shit, and they gonna say something about your mama. They gonna say about your cousin's shoes, wearing the same outfit. You know what I'm saying? 3 times after a week. They gonna say something. They gonna point something out. You know what I'm saying? So when I came here, yeah, I got funnier. You know what I'm saying? Than I was, but. I say like shit. I just used to be a class clown. I used to be goddamn in high school. I used to be a nigga that got kicked out of class. Like you know, okay, so like homecoming week, we used to have like spirit week. You know what I'm saying? All the little shit going on. I used to be a person just do some crazy shit. Yeah, come to school as Michael Jackson or some shit. Just throw everybody off for the week.
Michael is the shit though. That's a good
all type of shit.
Like,
I came to school as Prince, Rick James.
Ooh, Prince is a good one.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Rick James. I did a lot of crazy shit. So I've been doing funny shit for a long time up until, you know, like social media came around.
Right.
Yeah.
So growing up, who would you say were your main supporters? Because you done got cut in a few people's ass. I'm pretty sure some of the people that even supported you, you probably done got in their ass. So how was it like getting the support from family or friends or, you know, associates or whatever?
Everybody knew I was silly. Everybody would tell me this for a long time, like, bro, you need to do something with comedy, or you need to do something with acting, or, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like just being something I've had as a hobby, I guess, you know what I'm saying? But, my high school, middle school, my teachers, they supported me, they let me get away with shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
because they knew you was just
exactly,
doing it, right.
And then I had good grades too, so like, shit.
That hurts.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, so when she gets your work done and shit, like, say, you know what I'm saying, you getting all good grades and shit, you know, you kind of like, you know, get some leeway with your teacher. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can come to school a little, you know, class a little late, you know what I'm saying? Play around, you know, flirt with folks, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it used to be like that, you know, but overall, like I said, yeah, my support my friends, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, they always back me in the decision to, you know, pursue comedy and shit.
Well, I think that that's definitely dope, because support is always needed regardless over what it is that you do. I heard that you were into some acting.
Yeah.
So talk to me about that, like, because I feel like comedy is like the gateway. You understand what I'm saying? For you to get into acting. Right. But when people, and this is what I hate about people, don't be a thug nigga that just do thug nigga roles. Right. That's not acting. The point of acting is to be something other than yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of people got more than one personality, so they good with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But what got you from doing the comedy and saying, well, you know what, let me step into a little bit of acting for a little bit?
Acting to me, it's a passion of mine. You know, I'm very passionate about what I do. I'm very passionate about anything. I put my all into it, but with acting, it became more so serious with me, because I've always looked up to actors, I guess. Growing up, I looked up to like actors, you know, that had a lot of notoriety with maybe like movies, if you remember. Jim Carrey, you know what I'm saying? He had a lot of movies, of
Jim
course.
Carrey was the shit,
Eddie Murphy,
but that was like the original of comedy. The Eddie Murphy, the Richard Pryor, the Jim Carreys, the, oh my God, what's my friend from that died from Doubtfire?
Robert Williams.
Yes. You understand what I'm saying? Like, those were like the originators of comedy. Like, then you had Bernie Mac.
Exactly.
Bernie Mac was the shit. You understand what I'm saying? But it's different different because a lot of people just stayed on the stage
Right.
and did comedy, and then some said no. Let me break into the acting roles. You know what I'm saying? So, was it when you went into the acting? Was it for comedy roles only?
No, I say acting. I mean, acting is diverse, so it's to what you're looking for in acting. Because me, like I said, I take it more serious with overall. Like I do all type of roles. I do comedy, but I take acting serious as anything you can ask me to do, I can do. You know what I'm saying? I can do serious roles. I've done dramatic roles. I've done action. I've done everything. You know what I'm saying? I've really dived into acting and immersed myself into it in its entirety. Now, comedy, in a sense, is something that I think that most people are funny. I think people don't know that they're funny.
Mm-hmm.
So anybody can become a comedian in a sense of you taking your funny, you branding it, you marketing it, you packaging it up. You know what I'm saying? You kind of like, your game is your game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's your game and it's working for you right now. That's what's working for
That's
you.
working, right?
You know what I'm saying? So you can make comedy your game. Acting is more so you gotta kind of like develop a skill or a craftsmanship.
Mm-hmm.
It's really competitive and people don't see that on the other side of the, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. Auditions, of course, are very competitive. You're not gonna go in there with Will Smith or Jamie Foxx and Pete for the same role and be in that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So acting in its entirety, I think that I just have a passion for it. And also the other side of acting, you know, just filming and producing content and putting good content together because I feel like all of that content, you know, that people make, whether it be movies or short films or things like that, I think that it's a part of that person. So it's good to see people creating so much now, you know? So I want to be a part of that in both sides.
And you know what? It's crazy because acting has been around, of course. We got years and years and years of film, you know what I'm saying, in the industry, but I think it has developed so much. You understand what I'm saying? Because even with me growing up, we knew, I'm 36, so anybody in my age range, we knew that we wouldn't even watch TV where they cursed until after 10 o'clock. I think after it was like the news went off, then you'll get the Mad TVs and the crazy shit when they was really doing explicit shit. And now it's daytime TV. They be like, shit, or God, I be like, wait a second. Like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not used to that. And then it's like, it has evolved. You see more black people, you understand what I'm saying, getting roles that we wouldn't think that they would ever be able to achieve or accomplish. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to the people like Tyler Perry and all of these black, you know, film directors and castings and stuff like that, because now they give us our own lanes. You understand what I'm saying? To be able to open and go through doors that we wouldn't even been able to go through before. And then it's like, even though it's a Tyler Perry movie, you do good on that, you may get people from other sets or other films or other, you know what I'm saying, companies that see your work. So I think it's really, really dope, especially with social media.
Right.
Social media now, you don't even need to have a label. You don't need to have a company behind you. You are the company. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like now, you got all of the TikToks, which they talking about banning in March. You got all of the Instagram, social medias, and you know, everybody's now doing skits and voiceovers and do-overs, which is allowing regular people like us to really see talent that other people have before we see them on the big screens or on the...
Let me say something about that though.
Go ahead.
And I've been meaning to say this, I'm going to choose this interview to say this.
Go ahead.
Okay. It's
Get it
gotta
off
be a
your
line.
chest.
Yeah, it's gotta be a line between when you say TikTok talent and the talent we talking about with acting.
Okay.
Because that's not TikTok talent.
Of course.
It can never be TikTok talent.
I feel like
See what I'm
this.
saying?
I feel like personally, to be on a major network or to be a part of a major production, that's not no play. You understand what I'm saying? You got people who know how to cry instantly. You know people who know how to do all of these things for real. You understand? People who went to school for this, who've learned how to do voice changes, who've learned how to, you understand what I'm saying? That is a real talent. And it takes a lot of work. A lot of people just think you can show up to a casting and boom, they may not even hire your ass as a fucking extra. You understand what I'm saying? And then you got extras who have the big dreams of being the spoken word lines and being able to be on the front street, and they never get there. You understand what I'm saying? So it definitely is a difference.
Yeah, And it's just, it's like I said, you know, just piggybacking on what you're saying. You know, it's gotta be like a push more towards, I ain't gonna say the old school wake up acting, or just a pursuit of what they might have even dreamed of back then, but they really set the bar very high. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of the, you know, once they influence the content creators now, they should push themselves and challenge themselves to go even higher. Feel me? Like just don't meet the mark, just don't try to get a good movie out there or a good project or be in a good series or something like that. It's like, nah, man, I'm supposed to make brands off themselves. You see what I'm saying? Like Jimmy Fox set the bar in acting, but then jumped into music. You see what I'm saying? Killed the game, and then he's not doing it no more. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what I want to see.
So let me ask you a question.
You know what I'm saying?
Perfect example, Jamie Foxx. Do you like him better as an actor or a singer?
I got some pussy with Jamie Foxx, so I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay,
Like,
well, we
Jamie
like
Foxx
to
was-
sing
hey,
it. Shout out to
Hey, Jamie
Jamie.
Foxx on some real shit.
Jamie
Hey,
out
Jamie
there
Foxx got me
making
a lot of-
it.
I need to say that. Jamie Foxx got me a lot of pussy, bro. Like on some real shit, he don't get his credit, but he had a whole little like 5-song straight little project,
back.
like, and you can play that shit back to back, and
And it was crazy because when we used to watch the Jamie Foxx show, every time I used to see him, I'd be like, yo, he needs to sing because he sings all the time on the show, and I felt like that was his introduction to it. You understand? He said, shit, these niggas got me acting, shit, let me do these jingles, put me in the movies, put me back. He knew how to make it work. You understand what I'm saying? Where you could transition from what they put you at to where you want to be. Now the nigga ain't even making music.
So I say
He's doing all movies.
He recognized opportunity, but even going back to what you were saying on social media, it's just recognizing opportunity, but then being able to segue it or kind of like channel it into something else. Right. You can take social media and not have the talent Jamie Foxx has per se, but you can do the same thing he did. You can jump into music now from acting and doing skits, and now you're doing music and all this different shit. But you just
and you know what I didn't realize that was actually real? That jingle shit is serious.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, and then shout out to my guy Wizard Jones, who I've had up here also, and we also have a song out, Valentine, that's out right now on all platforms. Make sure you look at that. But when I first met Wizard Jones, he was the spokesperson for 411 Pain.
Right.
And I used to drive around and you see him on a bus, you see him on a billboard, and I'm like, ooh, that's my friend. Like, and people didn't know that for every 411 Pain commercial was him singing on doing the jingles. And I was like, how the fuck you get that Jamie Foxx opportunity? It's only you and Jamie Foxx is the only niggas that I ever knew that really, really did that shit and made it work.
Yeah.
And they pay you a check. You understand what I'm saying? So I didn't really know that was something that was like.
What he was doing really, I mean, the whole show, when you look at the show, he was trying to find one. He was trying to find one hit. And really that's all you need. You just need one. I think one of them he did. He had one little jingle I think he had did it for some company or some shit. Yeah, he fucked it up or something. like Jamie Foxx, you're saying like talent wise, he don't got some pussy, so I was saying shit, both sides of the spectrum, you can be multi-dimensional. Yeah, exactly, with image,
Nigga said, well shit, I'm gonna put a Jamie Foxx movie on and put Jamie Foxx on the motherfucking playlist. Nigga say, I'm trying to get double the dick. Nah. But what I wanna know is, what is your take on the whole Tubi, Netflix? You understand what I'm saying? Because I feel like ever since COVID, like a lot of the production went down. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people wasn't filming. A lot of the production studios were closed. Unless you were vaccinated, you couldn't film. You understand what I'm saying? And then, I actually watched a few Tubi movies and I felt like I was in an arcade game. Like they shoot and you can see the glass crack like on the thing. And I was like, whoa, what happened to blood packs? Like they don't got that in the Tubi?
I seen somebody get stabbed and they put the Jason music, the Jason knife, like
how you stab a nigga in
he stabbed him regular though, bro, but the sound effects behind it
like
he sliced him, like blood, like splatter, like you heard blood splatter, like after I saw that I was done. I'm saying Tubi, I'm gonna say this now, cause I've been on Tubi.
And not for nothing, shout out to the up and coming art
Tubi is dope as fuck.
Tubi.
No, I'm saying
Tubi giving people some opportunity.
Tubi is a dope ass platform. It's just I guess that they are allowing some projects that either directors or it could be a comedy element. I think this shit
At the
actually
end
they're
of
trying
the
to
day,
be
we know
funny.
that too. We got low budget ass shit.
But listen, I think that
But it's good.
it
But
could
it's
be
low budget.
it could be a point that they're trying to put some humor in the shit. Because I was seeing where they gonna had the lady, she was choking the man out with her feet, and then he turned to another person, and then they snapped back, and he had like little dreadlocks. Then they went back to the original person.
My mental it was like, I done choked people before, but I never choked a motherfucker with my feet, and I got some big ass feet, so I
And
was
she choked him out with her feet.
he over
Bro.
here giving me ideas and shit on how to choke niggas.
She put him in a triangle.
That's
But
different.
they switched people though. Like one shot he was one person, then he turned to another person, then he turned back. But I'm saying you can't do shit like that.
Yeah.
Like I fuck with two, you know what I'm saying? But you can't do shit like that.
Y'all
and get
gotta
away
get
with it,
y'all
bro.
directions.
You see what I'm saying? So if you're allowing it, I'm looking at
Right.
the comedy side, like maybe that's a new comedy style or,
Right.
or production style. Like you can get away with, man, this dude didn't show up this week, so we gotta throw somebody
You
else
gotta
in
know
there.
this nigga to cover this
But-
nigga part. We have to flip it.
But maybe that's a style, like on some like Dolomite shit. You see what I'm saying? I thought about that shit, like spoofing that shit, like intentionally
That'd
throwing
be
somebody
funny.
else in there or the sound effects be off.
Off, yeah.
I say you gonna get nobody my idea. Hold on, I'm just.
Nigga said, so you gonna have a gunshot?
Nah, I ain't gonna tell nobody my idea.
That'd be something
I'm
crazy.
finna do it.
They be like, who got
I'm
shot?
finna do
Nigga
it.
got stabbed, but the nigga got
I'm
shot.
finna
They
do
off
it.
in the
I'm finna
background.
say it first. I'm finna do it so they can't.
So make sure I know about it.
Yeah, okay.
When it happens. So
Mhm.
I can say that I knew
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Definitely. So what I wanna know is, with the comedy that you do, how the fuck do y'all come up with the comedy or the skits or the ideas of the things that y'all do? Cause it's like we all sit here and be like, imagine if, you understand what I'm saying? These motherfuckers really doing it in a skit. You know what I'm saying? I done seen bitches twerking in the middle of the highways. I done seen people in Walmart butt naked by the laundry detergent. And I'm just like, bro, I go to Walmart, I'm not thinking about doing no shit like that. Like, I'm trying to hurry up and go through the self-checkout line. So while y'all over there distracting them, do that so I can go through this self-checkout. Be like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Like, so.
I'm gonna say this, not to cut you off.
No,
I'm
you
gonna say real life experiences.
Okay.
Going through I take real life situations. They might hit closer to home than you think.
Right.
It could have been some shit I don't been through, could be some shit I don't heard.
But
could
it's
be some-
relatable.
Yeah, it's 100% related. You see what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say also too is vision. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has a vision. Everybody sees things the way they see things. You know what I'm saying? So it's like from your perspective, you experience life as long as you have through your eyes. So what you might find funny might be what you find funny, but what I might find funny might be something different.
Right.
But we all have a common funny. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
A common sense of humor, a common thing that we might find, you know, like I said, relatable. You know what I'm saying? So I think vision, the biggest thing in creating comedy is that you gotta have like something in mind that you're trying to accomplish. So I guess the viewer or the person who's watching it, they can experience something awesome. You know what I'm saying? So I always make my content, you know what I'm saying, with the viewer getting something out of it, some type of substance, some type of point being proven, some type of information. I don't just make videos just off of being
Just to
funny.
be funny.
You see what I'm saying? And I always have to point to it. Like it's more to the
It's a
joke.
structure.
Yeah, it's a whole blueprint to it. You see
So
what I'm
let me
saying?
ask you a question. So with you doing the comedy that you've done, have you ever done stand-up?
I've done stand up. I don't like stand up
Why?
because I'm not a big talker about action. So I like to show you what I'm talking about
Okay.
rather than tell
Then
you the
it's just
story.
talk about it.
You see what I'm saying?
Because I was gonna say a lot of people who do comedy don't have it to do stand-up. And I just feel like personally with stand-up, you have to own the room, control the room,
Yeah.
and then like know what's funny and what's not fucking funny. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna say with stand up is it's not easy to do stand up, but it's easy to the person who's a good conversationalist. It's a conversation with a person. To me, stand up is a conversation with a bunch of individuals, but it's one individual. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm not talking to a crowd per
and
se.
then they make like,
I'm
look at
talking-
that. They just is like,
It's feel like God. I'm just saying like God. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus just made like, look at that.
But, it's a conversation with a crowd, but an individual. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody is hearing one conversation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, you know, stand up is cool. I dive into it. People laugh. I like stand up. I'm gonna do stand up. I'm gonna kill stand up. I believe that I'll probably be like one of the best stand-up comedians if I did it.
Okay.
But I'm a pull-up comedian right now. You know what I'm saying? So
What do you mean a pull-up comedian?
I pull up and I do what I do. I pull up and I pop out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, I get busy.
So let me ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
Outside of the Power Ranger outfit, have you ever thought about doing another type of outfit or another type of suit or?
You might have already seen.
I don't know. What was it?
Can't tell you.
How you not gonna be able to tell me?
Because let me tell you what I did with the Power Ranger. One thing I regret doing was exposing who I was too soon. Because everybody was looking for the Blue Ranger.
All right, so
Nobody knew it was me.
So let me ask you a question. Is it another like character?
I got another character I've already built in there and borrowed for that I have not came back and said, hey, it's me, it's this. Yeah.
You could tell me later. So
I can.
don't tell nobody.
I can.
I just want to, I'm nosy.
But it's other people doing like superhero stuff, and I've seen, you know, other
How
people
you
that.
feel about these people in these suits going to these birthday parties, turkey?
I ain't gonna lie to
kids
you.
parties?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I ain't never said this on wax and none of this shit, but you know we gonna air it out.
We pillows looking.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. I'm cool with all that because the point why I did it was to invoke laughter. To make somebody else day better. I like to make people laugh. I like to make people feel good.
Right.
I like the good, you know what I'm saying, good vibes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like to laugh, everybody like, you know, whatever. So when I first did it, it was cool because I was getting what I wanted out of it. Then when I started seeing people act like it was me, it was like the Eminem effect, like Slim Shady. It was like, hold on now, I gotta let y'all know that it's me.
Right.
That's not me over there. You see what I'm saying? It's folks getting booked. You see what I'm saying? It's folks out there all across the other side of the world with the Power Ranger shit on, tricking people acting like they me.
Wow.
So it was cool. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, yeah. But then I'm like, hold on, y'all supposed to getting paid. Hold on.
Right.
Hold on, I gotta goddamn start snipping my videos, watermarking my shit, cause you see what I'm saying? But overall, the way it spread, and then I'm gonna say shout out to Kyrie Irving, bro. Shout out my dog Kyrie Irving on some real nigga shit. I'm gonna post this shit on my page, you know what I'm saying? Because shout out to Kyrie Irving, he a real nigga. I know what he going through. Stay strong, my brother. You know what I'm saying? He a real nigga, bro. Real talk. But Kyrie Irving, bro, when he put the Power Ranger suit on, that's what goddamn heated it up. And I was like, oh, that's dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because I never expected Kyrie to do nothing like that. And it kind of showed that he's more down to earth than people been expecting him to be. You know what I'm saying? And he flew me out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got flown out by Kyrie Irving. You know what I'm saying?
That's different.
That's real,
Kyrie,
bro.
you wanna find me out? Shit.
Oh, not hit me, Kyrie. I got some business there. I got some business. Yeah, I got some business out there to do with you. Fly out, but
What you want me
you
to
see what I'm saying, Kyrie? We got some business.
You know what I want to know though?
What?
And this is like something that I probably think maybe only me would
Yeah.
possibly think about. Have you ever had a bitch or fucked a bitch in the blue Power Ranger suit?
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna keep it all 1,000 with you. An old white lady asked me to do it. I'm gonna tell you, she was 70. I'm gonna tell you the story, bro.
She living her
I'm gonna
best
tell
life.
y'all the story. Old white lady asked me to fuck in the Power Ranger suit. She said she wanted me to cut a whole lot in the, genital part, and
She wanted to dig out and keep the suit warm.
So goddamn, I thought about it. I ain't gonna say a lot to you. Cause it's a once in a lifetime chance, and people had already expected me doing some crazy shit in the goddamn suit anyway.
And that's a cool.
So I was like,
So
shit.
let me get that.
How many chances I'm gonna give it to you? You know what I'm
Did you
saying?
do it?
I'm gonna tell you what happened. I went to a house. The bitch was crazy. The bitch was crazy as fuck. She was crazy as fuck. Like she had mental issues. But I got where she was going with it. She started playing some ballroom music. When I went in that bitch, she was playing. It was crazy shit. And I had the suit now. I'm telling you, I thought about it. I'm gonna be real with you. I thought about it. I was feeling like I had down in the Power Ranger suit. She wasn't ugly now.
That bitch was too throwed off.
But she was throwed.
What's
She
that
threw me off a
movie with
little
the
too
white
much.
people?
Yeah, Get
she
Out.
was at that shit. That bitch started coming out with a fucking cup of tea and a spoon, baby.
Then she
Got
said
this
something
up.
too. She said something too that threw me all the way off. She was like, yeah, treat me like we're, she said, treat me like we're in the old days. I said, old days, what? What's
What you mean?
going on?
Like, you want me to be the nigga?
I said,
What you
hold
trying to
on.
get out
I
this
said, hold on, what you
situation?
mean the old days now?
We
Cause
could reverse roll out this motherfucker.
she wanted to role play, but she wanted to role play a little too weird. You know what I'm saying? Like ballroom dance. Like she was trying to ballroom dance. And I was like, hell no. That's
What
just
was
like,
wrong with ballroom dancing?
it would have been cool if she just would have been like more relaxed. Yeah, she was aggressive. I felt like I was in a movie, thin line between love and hate, and I was finna get trapped in the room. And I'm gonna tell you what I did. I tricked her. I told her to go in the bathroom, and I ran out. And she came to the what is it? To the door. Yeah, she came to the door. She was like, come back. And she was twitching and shit. It was some crazy shit. I'm trying to tell you real shit. Real, I swear to God. I ain't gonna swear to God, but I promise you. She was twitching, and she had one. And I said that again. I'm telling you. This is how it's more real. I ain't seen her in like 3 or 4 years, right? So I ain't seen her since that night. So I didn't fuck her. I told her I didn't fuck her. But she was on my mind because it was some weird ass shit. So I'm saying that happened. I was like, this white lady was crazy, feel me? But what if I just, you know what I'm saying, would have went through it? So I'm saying, I ain't seen this like 3 or 4 years. I seen her at Walmart. I kid you not. I seen her at Walmart with another nigga. He like he was under a spell. You smart, get out. That's what I said. He like he was under a spell, bro.
She up there stirring that teacup.
She had that same look too. I told you with that little eye twitch. He was black too. Yep. And he looked like one of them little like hand. She like a handler. That's what I'm trying to say. She was trying to handle me. Yeah. So after that, I stopped fucking around. Yeah,
Niggas said, young man,
yeah, I ain't do that no more.
Go to safety.
I learned my lesson about being
Get your
horny.
freedom back. Niggas said, but shit, that definitely.
She looked like she had some good pussy though. I ain't gonna lie to you. She was fine as hell.
Did she have good credit?
She was rich as hell.
Yeah, I'd have probably smashed. Just,
I thought about it. I
as
really
soon as she
did.
got crazy, I'd have killed the bitch, and it would have been like a Law and Order episode of my self-defense against
I was
this
just thinking
crazy
about
old
what if
white
this bitch
bitch.
killed me? Fuck that. Yeah,
Yeah.
she had the red room and everything. She had it laid out now. I said, if you was just an old regular nigga, you just didn't know what you was doing in there, you probably would
She
have got
did
yeah.
this before.
She done did this before.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said some shit. Yeah, she was like,
Definitely done
she
did
was
this.
like, we're in the old days. I was like, old days.
It's the way that he said it, because that's
Oh,
probably
man,
how
you
the
talking
old
about?
bitch sounds.
So like ballroom dancing and shit. I ain't want to seem too like. See, I came to be curious, but then I got bored at what I was looking for.
Expected.
You see what I'm saying? Because I ballroom danced
You
with it. I was
about to
like,
get snatched up.
let me not be too weird in here. You know what I'm saying? But when she started saying a little too much, I was
You had the girls in?
yeah.
She
And
liked
she was
the
like,
girl.
I love the blue Power Ranger. I just want you to do that dance for me. I was like, no, man, we ain't finna do that. We finna fuck and we finna get,
That means she
finna have
watching
business.
shit.
She was stalking me.
Damn, that's crazy.
I seen her again.
Yo.
I seen her 2 times. I'm gonna tell y'all the second time. So we see, you know what I'm saying? I gotta make y'all laugh. I seen her again at Wakefield. I seen her at Wakefield, bro. I didn't know if she was working there or not. That shit was weird. I told you it was some weird shit. So it was like, when I seen her again, I knew God told me, like, yeah, you made the right decision, son. Yeah, you shouldn't have fucked her.
Don't
She was
fuck
off.
her.
Yeah, she was off. She had
Well, I'm happy you didn't,
She like
get suckered in.
Android and a robot or some shit.
Well, what I
Yeah.
want to know is, what is the wildest skit that you've ever done?
As far as what?
Whether it be the Blue Power Ranger, just you
I
yourself.
don't know a lot about shit. I mean, you saying like as far as like virus or like
I don't give a fuck, because
Wait,
what may have been wild may not have went viral. Like, have you ever pulled up to a scene or to a skit or do a skit with somebody and shit go left, or
Yeah.
like, what is the wildest thing?
the
Because I know when grandma ran down on you, I'm pretty sure other bitches that ran down on you too. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure you're gonna have bitches do some crazy
These, I
ass
say, I mean, girls that do content and shit like that, they try to go from doing a skit to try to make some content,
shit.
some shit like that. OnlyFans, try to make some OnlyFans
You
content.
have OnlyFans?
I just got an OnlyFans.
Oh, what you
Yeah,
doing?
I've been holding out on OnlyFans for a minute. You gotta go look and see. I can't tell you. I'm gonna tell you, I'm selling dick though. I'm selling dick on my OnlyFans.
So let me
Yeah.
get into
I'm selling
details
dick on my
about this,
OnlyFans.
because see, I have an OnlyFans that's like probably PG-13 to a lot of you motherfuckers, because I'm not doing soft porn. I'm sorry, like
It ain't soft porn. I'm just selling dick.
it's hard porn. Okay,
No,
got
it ain't hard. See, it
But-
ain't hard
so
porn.
what you
I'm
doing?
selling dick.
So
So it's different ways to sell dick. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta know. You know what I'm saying?
I never bought it before.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to get you to see.
So I bought a dildo. That's like my dick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
now you gotta sell it. Just like female said,
pussy.
coochie
Yeah,
cat.
you can say pussy.
You sell some dick, yeah, you sell it.
How has that been going?
Awesome.
That's great.
Yeah, I
Dick selling is at an all-time high. Y'all get to it. Y'all better start putting y'all shit up there with some change. $59.99 plus tax, bitch.
It can't be for cheap, and it can't be for cheap, and it can't be for free. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you what happened. See, what happened was during the pandemic, everybody got curious, and these folks need some money. Some folks got curious and did what they did. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got sex tapes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got some shit in their phone or them recorded some shit or took a picture. Goddamn, you see what I'm saying? You took a picture of some shit, some crazy shit.
Yep.
Your balls, your dick, whatever, your ass, titties, everybody's pictures.
Right.
But then everybody like get paid off the shit.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So I didn't have an OnlyFans for a while because I didn't have a reason to be on OnlyFans besides what, other things, So I found a reason to get on there, and it's booming now.
I'm gonna need your OnlyFans before you leave here.
Yeah,
Because my OnlyFans is like simple. I put up a lot of thirst trap pictures, but you're never gonna see my coochie. Promise you. Like the only person that'll be able to see it is when your face is in it. I don't
Now, if you gonna be on,
that. I don't know why y'all lift y'all head up like that.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You got OnlyFans?
Yes, I do.
What's on OnlyFans?
What is my OnlyFans? I fucking figured. I think
Well,
it's Skiddlez.
What's your
It's Skiddlez. Like for real. But I'm definitely gonna follow. And what I want to know is, are you currently working on anything now that you would like to share with the people?
Yeah, I got a lot of projects I'm working on. I got a series called A Southside Story that I just released.
Okay. What is that about?
It's basically a story about a black male, which I'm playing, and it's on my OnlyFans. So this series I'm talking about is on my OnlyFans. So that's what you unlock. It's my series. You know what I'm saying?
But see, everybody think OnlyFans is just about taking pussy.
No,
it's really not. Like when I originally started my OnlyFans, I used to do underwear. I used to do color of the day.
Right.
So I used to make people pay to think about or guess what color my underwears are, or like I would have them get dressed with me and watch me shape into my jeans because Lord knows I can't get into under my jeans. And you know what I'm saying? Like those were little things, and then I started giving people like $150 for the naked pic. Whoa, hold on, because you about to get this naked pic and then repost it on whatever you about to post.
You ain't got to get naked on OnlyFans.
I'm not getting naked period.
But I will get naked on OnlyFans. I'm just saying you don't have to get naked.
I got naked as a stripper. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know, but it's the door, relax. We was just about to get crazy. But I just feel like there's just certain things that I don't want to put out there.
Right.
Like I talk hella shit, like you suck dick, hell yeah, in the balls, but you're not gonna sit there and see it unless I'm doing it to you. You understand what I'm saying? Like I don't want a nigga to feel like, oh, I seem to do this already, or you know what I'm saying? Like I just.
Well, selling dick, you don't have to put it on OnlyFans. You sell dick private. That's all I gotta say.
You know what I'm saying? Sell pussy in private.
Selling dick is as private as selling pussy is. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like that women can do it, men can do it.
They definitely
and you can advertise it on OnlyFans. You can do what these same women are doing on OnlyFans. You see what I'm saying? I'm doing back massages, booty massages, feet rubs, all type of shit. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm getting it in. Yeah, I'm doing it.
Okay, shit, that's different. Question, it says, why is the chat disabled on the live? I don't know, somebody just randomly texted me that, like, shout out to Apple for the watch, I was able to get that message.
At the update.
Right.
They like, we want to say something about him selling dick. Who's selling dick? How much he selling it for?
And that's all the way
How much he selling it for?
That's all the way from Kentucky, okay? Shout out to her, for real.
Right.
But what other projects do you have?
My series, that's what's on OnlyFans, but it's a series, like I say, it's a story based about, a black person, black male from Atlanta. He's basically just trying to find his way, trying to come up, and he ends up with, I'm not gonna say how many baby mamas, but a wide variety of situations that result in him having kids, and extramarital affairs and all type of shit. Like it's entertaining as fuck. So you need to go watch it because
I'm gonna definitely go watch it. I'm just happy I ain't gonna be a part of it, but I'm gonna watch it
you
because
see what I'm saying?
I can't meet nobody else being my mom, sir.
Yeah,
You got kids?
No, I don't got no kids.
What?
Yeah.
How old you is?
Look,
How old is you?
I can't tell my age.
Oh my god, it's like a fucking shit. You over 30?
I can't tell my age. You know, they know.
Okay, well that's different because I don't know too many niggas that.
But I have
grown
kids
men
by
don't
choice.
got
It's
kids.
pro-choice though.
That's great.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I fell in love and had, you know, a girl I wanted to get pregnant, but her folks didn't approve of it, you know what I'm saying? So shit, we just had to part ways. I wanted to get her pregnant. I told her family I wanted to be with her, you know what I'm saying? But they
You
just
did it
said,
the correct way.
but they would not
still shot
let
your
me.
shit there.
Yeah, they shot me
Yeah.
down. They put the
Should've
bug
just
in
sneak and did it and shot the club up and dealt with it.
You see what I'm saying? Just did it. Oh, I tried to do it right, but I tried to be honest.
Don't be a piece of shit like me.
You know,
Nah, but for real. Well, I'm definitely happy for all of the things that you have going on, especially taking something that's so simple to what we would think and making it so serious and actually making it something bigger than what it is. So definitely shout out to you for making that happen. What I would like you to do is don't go too far because you need to participate in tea time because I got some shit that I want to ask y'all men.
projects.
What project?
New album gonna drop.
Talk about it. please.
Godzilla.
Ooh.
Godzilla.
Goat.
Zilla.
Okay.
Godzilla.
Okay, Goatzilla.
Goatzilla.
Got you. No, I just want
You
to
know
make
what
sure
I'm
I
saying?
did it right.
To go to this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Album finna drop. Series finna drop.
Mm-hmm.
I got another goddamn series finna drop. That shit. That's gonna be like my little power. You know what I'm saying? Series I'm working on.
Okay.
Shot here in Atlanta. I need actors, actresses,
I'll do it.
models,
Don't make me a hoe.
rappers.
No, I'm just.
Do I look like I make hoes?
Shit, you make OnlyFans, we make hoes.
See, I said I
No,
sell
this is the
deep
reason
on
why I-
OnlyFans. That's two different things.
This is why I say that because, like, there's certain roles that motherfuckers always just be like, she could be the crackhead, she could be the hoe. Like, no,
No, I got a role
we
for
take
you.
this serious.
I got a role for
I'm
you.
in somebody baby mama.
No, you gonna be fine.
Okay.
You gonna be fine.
All right, I want to be like Angelina Jolie. Like, I want to be
Yeah.
like shoot niggas and
Actually,
stop
you wanna be-
bullets and shit.
Yeah.
Don't do too much because I'm fat. So, you know, I don't know about the whole rolling around and getting back up and shit. Okay. I do that shit as long as I ain't be fucking nobody. I'm cool with that
No,
hard
man,
shit. I
see,
done did that in real
that
life.
ain't-
Like, I don't want to do that on camera. The fuck.
No, hell
So
no.
I'm definitely looking forward to it, especially because I ain't gonna be nobody hoe and shit. Shit, I'm excited now. But definitely what I would like you to do is let all the people know your social media, where they can find you at, and you know, all of that good stuff, Mr. Wavy.
My social media for IG is the Jet Wavy Show. They took my other page, man. We put that out there. So if
They
you're
done
looking for me,
snatched my shit 3
if
times.
you're looking for me, man, you probably goddamn been looking for me. But shit, I'm still out here doing my shit. You know what I'm saying? Running it up. You know what I'm saying? Jet Wavy, everything really. But shit, if you don't see me, just look up Jet Wavy in Google.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nigga said Google, nigga.
Yeah, just
That's
Google.
when you know shit real. You may Google me and find some other shit. I don't want you to judge me over, but yeah. Make sure you Google him. Make sure you follow him. Mr. Jet Wavy, his motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? You may catch him in a serious role. You may catch him in a blue Power Ranger outfit cutting down.
You might catch me selling dick, 20 for some head, 50 for some ass. You feel me? Yeah. That pussy good, I make it last forever. Yeah. 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 20 for some head, 50 for some ass. Yeah. Sling like Lone Ranger. Lone Ranger too.
That's definitely
Put
different.
your 10 young girls, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm gonna tell him.
Put them
I'm
put
gonna
them
tell
down
him
there.
because tax season is in, and a lot
Exactly.
of these bitches is single for Valentine's Day. So
Exactly.
if you gotta pay for some dick, just do it.
Pull up with friends, cuddle sessions, all that. Yeah, I'm sucking toes and everything.
Ooh, make sure you got the good white one.
All thing I don't do is I don't eat tissue residue, that's it. Yeah.
So make sure the dingle
No
berries
pee-pee
is out
stains.
your ass. And let me just say
No
this,
pissy
it's
pussy.
2023 people. I got bidets on my toilet. Them shits is $30, okay? Go get a bidet. Don't nobody want no pissy pussy no more in
No pissy
2023,
pussy.
okay?
Once you
No
pee-pee,
dingle
then you
berries,
out.
no
Yeah, you
none
done
of
struck
that.
out. Yeah, you got
Right?
the game, baby.
Make sure y'all go follow my guy, Mr. Wavy, right here. And I appreciate you for coming up.
Yeah,
and
most
talking
definitely.
to Skiddlez. And I don't want you to go too far.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to ask you some off the bullshit for tea time. And you
Okay,
got to
so.
be on point for it because you
Yeah.
out here slinging dick, so you not scared.
Yeah, like Lone Range.
All right, then. Looks like the Lord Ranger. All right. Definitely. But before we get into our next person, I definitely would like to shout out some of my sponsors. Shout out to BS1ATL. Like I said, we have some memberships and stuff that's going on in packages. Oh my God, he over here spilling shit. And definitely shout out to that. Shout out to HHWA. You know, they have all of the baddest ladies in Atlanta and in the hip hop industry. Shout out to my guy from Arrow Films. You already know Rashawn is in the motherfucking building, you know. And definitely shout out to my guy, Kels, on the ooh wee. Today, I'm over here burping, excuse me, y'all. I'm looking a little cute though. But I'm drinking tequila with Seymour's and some raspberry, fresh pressed raspberry juice. Is there anything else I don't even know? Or you could say it, but I can't read it. Strawberries. So yeah, strawberries and raspberries is good. It makes a good mixture, especially with the tequila. It don't make me feel like I'm drinking alcohol. But then with fresh pressed juice and that regular juice shit, you could taste the difference. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a, you know what I'm saying? Like it quench your thirst type of shit. So make sure you follow my guy Kels on the movie. Yes, Miguel.
Miguel back here again.
Some napkins. Can we get some napkins or something, please? But yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, so Miguel back here again. We gotta let the people know everything that happened last week, though.
Oh
Last week was a busy
So,
week, but in a good way. In a good
yes.
way. So
Shout out to the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? I have my guy Dice Pesos. Shout out to you. Make sure you go look at the footage from that exclusive interview. I had Dice pull up on me. You know, we chopped it up about a lot of the Bird Game, the new label, the new music, all of this stuff, Jim Jones, and you know, the whole lifestyle of being from the Bronx and the nigga that originally already had the money and been getting to it, and now he really getting to it. You feel me?
big fact.
Then we stepped out the KOD's movie. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that was a fucking movie. Then I had to pull up on my bro, Michael. You know what I'm saying? And go to Aquatic Blue. You know what I'm saying? For the athletes, have me standing up on people's couches, being real nigga rich. You know what I'm saying? For those that don't know, SOBN is now getting radio players, okay?
Radio?
So,
Which radio? We gotta let them know.
we want V103. You know what I'm saying? For those that don't know, shout out to Lil Bankhead, shout out to Swamp Izzo, shout out to Greg Street. You understand what I'm saying? Because SOBN is getting spent in heavy rotation on V103. We trying to get on all the other radio stations, but I'm gonna get y'all when I get y'all. You know what I'm saying? I also pulled up on my guy Lil Bankhead at Liqueur. Am I saying it right? Liqueur, whatever. 1919 Metropolitan Parkway, right down the motherfucking block. Y'all already know where it's at. You know what I'm saying? And because you know, I'm me, and you know, I look like this, but I'm really a nigga. So when I came through, I came through. And they was like, what? Vibe, what you doing next Friday? So tomorrow, I will be at Liqueur, whatever the fuck we call it. I will be there performing, okay? The Bronx bitch in the ghetto of motherfucking Alina. I will be the fuck outside. And then I will be performing at Aqua Blue, whatever.
After I was spot with Mike.
I will be performing there as well. The following week, I will be at Vivid, and I will be doing a showcase with Chico. Shout out to my guy Chico in the motherfucking building. I will be covering media, and I will be performing. Then that following week, I will be pulling up on my girl P Brown again for her comedy show at Chit Chat. Happy birthday, boo! And I will be performing at her birthday party as well. Then we got Bonfire coming up on the lineup. So you know, Skiddlez is just the frick outside, and I'm just so excited for everybody that called into the radio station to get my shit played. Shout out to everybody that keeps calling in, because we don't just want to get played one time, two times. Bitch trying to get on the top 20. Stop playing with me, okay? I'm trying to be a Bronx bitch, turning the leader the fuck up, and that's what I came to do. Gracefully.
Big fact. So definitely shout out to everybody that supported us during this whole journey within like 2 years. In April, it's gonna be a year of you being an artist.
Oh, look at me.
So yeah, we definitely making moves. So it couldn't have happened by herself. We want to thank everybody that supported us from day one all the way through. And within a year, you've been on 2 radio stations. So how do you feel about that?
I feel like it ain't done. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people who slept on me, it's a wrap for y'all. Cause now y'all about to be annoyed. People that told me I was never gonna, bitch, you ain't gonna be shit. Bitch, you ain't gonna, you know, we don't all been through shit in our life, and we got those people who try to kick you. You know what I'm saying, to make you think that you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Then when you actually do some shit, you end up being better than the motherfucker that told you wasn't gonna be shit. So I appreciate the hate. It pushes me. I appreciate the love. It pushes me harder. You understand what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I'm a cat though. But this is real life. You understand what I'm saying? So everything I rap about, I'm about that. Everything I talk about, I'm about that. I really make shit happen and I really get shit done. And that wouldn't be nothing less coming from Skiddlez. So, you know, I appreciate it. And this is only up from here. This Saturday, shout out to my girl Big Maddie Mad that I had on the show. Me and her dropping our new single called Quarterback, which will be dropping the day before Super Bowl, okay?
It's a good time.
Shout out to Wizard Jones. We got Valentine's out right now on all platforms. I will be dropping my freestyle to DMX and Cameron Pull It. You already know, like, you know, so I ain't stopping. Football next season, all motherfucking season. Every fucking season that pull up, my foot is stuck, nigga. I can't get the fuck up with y'all next. I'm sorry. And not for nothing, another mixtape is gonna drop. I actually am gonna call it an EP since I already done dropped the motherfucking mixtape. So that will be on the way. Don't know the title yet. I gotta figure out the feel of it. But it will be dropping in April. So, you know, I don't know which bitch is working as hard as me. Cause let me tell you, 2 mixtapes, 2 projects in fucking 4 months. On top of a show, on top of working, on top of being a mother, covering media and dealing with all these straggly ass niggas that be wherever the fuck y'all be at. In the DMs, in the back, in the club, in my face and all that shit. It's a lot. Okay, so a bitch is motherfucking working, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, so once again, thanks for everybody that supported us throughout the whole journey. We appreciate you guys. We're looking to expand as well, so there's gonna be some more team members we're gonna add on.
Talk to them about the people that we're looking for, because I'm always looking for some shit, but I be forgetting what the fuck I be looking for sometimes until I be needing it. So please tell the people what the fuck I need.
Yeah, so on that case, we're also looking for a music manager as well that has some experience. We did post it as well.
Sorry to cut into you. I'm looking for a manager who has music experience, who's been in the industry, that's not thinking they gonna get some pussy. Let me just put that out there. I don't like fucking people that I work with. It's not gonna end well, and we're not gonna fuck up no money and real life shit that I really got going on. You understand what I'm saying? And that goes for you bitches too. Cause you bitches is in my DM trying to get some pussy too. Duh.
So we're also looking for a PR specialist as well. We're also looking for another publicist. We're also looking for another graphic designer, as well as some videographers, some mobile videographers and mobile photographers as well. So once again,
I need a stylist. Do y'all know what I go through to try to figure out what the fuck the wheel? It's a lot. You understand what I'm saying? So I need somebody who's gonna definitely pull up on me like, friend, what you got this week? Okay, I'm gonna post some shit, we're gonna pull up and we're gonna make it happen. Cause I'm tired of going to buy shit, running through stores, looking for shit. I'm over it.
Yeah, so pretty much for the last going on 2 years, everything that we thought about would, you know, come to fruition, and then on top of that, there's more stuff that comes on top of that. So I just want to make it very clear that we're looking to expand as well. Big shout out to Rashawn as well. Big shout out to him, because Jet Wavy would not be here without him. So everybody give it up for Rashawn, please. And our apologies for YDB not being here, but he will reschedule and we'll get him on. He has something he had to take care of, and once again, that's also a part of Rashawn as well.
Right.
So I just want to make sure we give credit to the people that's helping out, and for the team that's here as well, we want to expand. So there's going to be some more resources that's going to be shared, just so we can fill out this building and once again rent it out and make sure everybody knows VS1 Studios is a force to be reckoned with. But without further ado, we're gonna bring on our next guest. Who I gotta give him a little bit of introduction. So met him through a friend of mine, and Chase, complimentaries of this bottle right here over at in New York. He linked us.
What is it, Bumble?
Bumble, and also this Bel Air bottle. So he has a connect to Bel Air as well.
Oh, I need that.
So
I'm
that's
gonna be
why.
a black Bel Air girl.
Yeah, that's not far.
I've been at Rick Roy's pool parties and shit,
That's
shaking
not
my
far.
ass.
Trust
I think I deserve to be a motherfucking Bel Air girl.
Trust me, that's not far. So on that note, I want to bring his brother up, because I've worked with him before over at Sidebar for brunches, but also
And
seen
shout
him
out
in
to
town.
Sidebar, because I performed at Sidebar.
Yep.
And they made me feel comfortable with shit. And shout out to all of the artists that performed and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely fuck with Sidebar. Like, it was a really dope vibe.
Yep, but definitely shout out to him. He's a travel concierge.
I'm talking about all of that. Don't tell them that.
I gotta give
Don't tell them
a little bit. But everybody, put your hands together for the brunch, guys.
Yes, Fred, how you doing?
What's up, man? It's been a minute.
Right, since last time we went to go eat brunch.
I know.
I like this hairstyle. It's different.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying to be different.
Yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with being different because everybody the fuck look alike. For real. Let me clean this up a little bit. Right, sorry. Shit, where his cup at? Go get
Keep
go
it
get
right
go
there.
get the cup. You look like you got good hair and shit.
I'll try.
He said, I tried. You ain't got to try that. That's what your parents did. Shit.
Thank you, bro.
So what I want to know is, first of all, where are you from?
I'm from the Boogie. From the Boogie down Bronx.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Where are you from?
well, first I'm originally from Kingsbridge Road,
All right.
and then I lived over by the High Bridge.
Oh, that's where I'm from.
Yeah. So,
Where's you live at?
right, High Bridge houses, right on.
Oh, it's
right
right
on
down the block from me.
Highland.
First of all, for those that don't know, I'm from Highbridge. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the grown Highbridge. Like, everybody like, ooh, Highbridge because of Cardi and A Boogie. And I love Boogie and I love Cardi to death. But I'm 36. I'm from the bridge where you couldn't even walk on Highbridge because the bridge was closed. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I used to go to school right across the street from the project.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's where I was. Yeah,
I'm
know.
from 169 in Albany.
Yeah, that's
I'm
my
right
building.
across the street from fucking the plaza. I'm from 1261.
That's my building, 1095 University.
Okay. Yeah, we're from the hood. See, this is different when you can buy with a nigga like, look like, oh, that's the cousin, that's my big cousin too. You know how we do. Like,
Absolutely.
and then you said Washington Heights.
Yeah, so my parents are Dominican,
Oh.
so I was born and raised there. Yeah.
I like Washington Heights because what people don't know is like the Bronx is very Spanish. You understand what I'm saying? But then if you go up to like Gun Hill, you got the Jamaicans and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But everybody be like, Skiddlez, you Puerto Rican? I be like, no, I'm Bronx. Like niggas don't understand like Bronx is a culture. You understand? Like when you be like, I'm from Brooklyn. Like, okay, nigga, we get it. Cause they from Brooklyn. But yeah, I'm from Queens. Nigga, like, we get it.
I'm really from Queens all day.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, Bronx is my culture. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like Washington Heights is like second best to it because all of the Spanish music, the good food, the bad bitches, you know what I'm saying? Like, Spanish bitches is the shit. I just want to tell you that. I just smashed the food in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, they crazy, but they the shit.
They might stab you.
But that's cool though. You know what I'm saying? You probably did something to get that. You feel me? Like, it ain't gonna be no stab wound to kill you. It's just gonna be like, nigga, don't play with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna, I don't wanna kill you, nigga. Like, nah. But no, definitely, like, I fuck with the whole New York vibe. You feel me? But now you out here in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I was traveling for a couple of years, and I had to come back because of COVID. I had my son here at home, and when I got
just a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Over there, okay?
and then you know, I just didn't like New York no more when I came back and COVID was going on and all the weird shit.
New York was shut down.
Yeah, it was
You
bad.
know, Atlanta was about the only place out of all the 50 states that was open. Is it 52 now or 51? It is? Because I thought they
I
added.
think it's 51.
Right, they done added some other shit. I don't know, I ain't been to school in Maryland, so fuck that shit. But anyway, we was the only motherfuckers that was still open. You understand what I'm saying? And not for nothing, New York used to be fun when you could run the streets through New York.
Right.
You knew where to be at, you know what I'm saying? So you don't get cut and robbed. You understand what I'm saying? But it's like now New York is boring to me. Like the bitches still not showing no pussy in a strip club. Like, how grown are we? You understand what I'm saying? Like, you want me to spend money on a bitch who pussy I can't see? I can't even see her cookie crisp or her titty. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that sucks. You feel me? Like, New York, y'all gotta step it up. Show a little piece of pussy. Let the coochie lip hang out or something. Like, it's just not exciting to me.
Yeah, so New York wasn't what it was, and I was just like, I need more space. I came from a place where I had a lot of space. I was in Thailand for a year.
What?
And I lived in Thailand for like a year.
For what?
That's just what I wanted to do.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah, in 2019, I told my job I was done, and I picked up and I went to
You
Tom.
know this nigga was, cause I ain't telling my job I'm done with shit. Fuck they talking about. I'm here, nigga. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
and I
Even if y'all
actually-
think y'all about to find me, I'm still showing up.
Yeah, I had the
It's
job
my
that I
job.
wanted too. I had like the shit that I really wanted to do.
What was you doing?
But I was an events manager for the teachers union in New York City, and I was down on Wall Street, and I had like all the benefits and all of that shit. And then I just always knew it was something inside me that was like, this ain't life. This is not it. You know what I'm saying? You work 8 hours a day. You commute for like 2 hours because you're on a train with like 1,000 people on your neck.
That's angry.
Right. They angry, so
That's
you don't know if you gotta fight that morning. You know what I'm saying? Monday morning's one of the worst. Yeah.
Y'all don't understand it. You'll be dead serious. Niggas be mad just because. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you definitely getting pushed on the train in the morning. Your coffee getting spilled. Like, the train door probably gonna close on you if you're not squeezed in all the way.
Right.
Like,
And everybody's just upset. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I wanted to get away from.
Mhm.
I was like, this ain't natural. This ain't what God wanted me to be. You know what I'm saying? And when I told everybody I was leaving, they were like, yo, you're fucking nuts. Yeah.
What? They always think we're traitors. That's
Right,
one.
right.
And then they sit there and think like, why you wanna go over there? This is where you're from. Do you know that the point of growth is to actually grow?
And
You can't grow in the same pot.
yeah, and go where
The
you're not
bigger you
comfortable.
get, the bigger you get, when you plant a flower, right? The bigger the flower get, the bigger the pot you gotta put it in. You gotta always change the flower to a bigger pot and put new dirt in that bitch and keep watering it and keep watering it. You can't do that in the same place.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying? So definitely kudos to you, because a lot of people that I know from where we from don't even got passports.
Right.
Yet alone,
They don't even leave
like,
Edgewater. They don't leave Kingsbridge. There's niggas that just
Nigga.
spend the whole.
and then let's
Right.
talk about it. Everybody from New York think moving to Jersey is an upgrade.
Right.
Let me let you know, it's not. Everybody think going to PA, oh, I got a house in PA, bitch, it's cold, and they have
Right.
bears, and Pennsylvania law is fucked up. So, yeah,
You do 20 years for like,
some bullshit.
yeah, for some bullshit.
Some bullshit, cause it's a commonwealth. So yeah, definitely shout out to you for making the choice and knowing what it is that you wanted to do. But what I wanna know is a lot of people feel like, oh, I wanna be this or I wanna be that. You chose to travel.
Yeah.
That shit to me ain't cheap. You understand
Well-
what I'm saying? Between flights, and then I got a kid, so wherever, as soon as I pull my suitcase out, she pull hers. So that's double flights, double, you know, spending
Yeah.
money. So I'm
So,
like, shit.
but that's like part of the reason why I wanted to come here. Like, I just want to show, you know, black and brown people that it's not expensive. You know what I'm saying? And when you got a family and stuff, it's about the places that you pick. So when I was in Bangkok, my apartment in Bangkok was $300 a month. I had a pool. I had 2-bedroom, 2-bath. I had a doorman. You know what I'm saying? A five-star hotel is $30 a night. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. You pick different lifestyles. Same with Argentina. You go to Argentina, an apartment is like $400. What's the equivalent to the Upper East Side, like New York City? You could have that for $400 with a balcony overlooking the street.
This nigga about to make me Airbnb all
Yeah.
Nigga said, let me take this $1,000, 1 month's rent, 1 month's security, boom.
Yeah.
1 month's rent, 1 month's
Yo,
security,
and they
boom.
don't credit check or nothing. They just want to see your bank account. If you got the money, they give you the place. It don't none of that
Well,
race
like
shit,
America,
none of that. Exactly.
America wanna know who you renting with, did you get an eviction, up the eviction paid, but we still see it. You know what I'm saying? That's some suck ass niggas. And then they want everybody to have 600 plus credit. Let me just ask you this question. If I can't pay your rent, do you think the credit gonna pay your rent? You
Right.
stupid fuck. You understand what I'm saying? Like, having good credit don't get your rent paid. Okay? And you can still have a limit on the credit card that can't cover the rent that you're trying to pay. So y'all some stupid ass niggas. I just want to put that out there because I've been looking for a house for a couple
No,
years.
you could show niggas here
Niggas
cash up
pissing me
front.
the
It's
fuck
still
off.
on
I done been
this.
an adult, paid shit off of my goddamn credit that I thought I was never gonna pay in life just so I could be an adult. You know what I'm saying? Let me let me do something that's gonna benefit my life. No, these niggas are still shooting my shit down. Oh, your credit. Bitch, that's not gonna get you the rent
It's
though.
not. It's not. There's niggas with cash that can't get credits right now that I know. They can't get a house. They got $100K in cash.
But shit, if y'all know how Atlanta do, you could get any type of document.
Right.
Fuck out here.
I ain't co-signing that. But
Right.
yeah, no. Yeah.
But no, what I want to know is what got you started into the traveling, because it's a lot for a nigga to say fuck you job. And then were you a dad at that time?
Yeah, I was a dad. I
So
got
how
a
did your baby
teenage
mother or
son.
your wife or your significant other?
Well, at that time it was my ex-wife. So I told my ex-wife I was only supposed to leave for like 6 months, and
Did she
6
go
months
with you?
became a year. No, she didn't come with me. Yeah, I'm not with her. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So she said all right. You know what I'm saying? But she was from another country too, so she kind of understood that I needed to do my thing and see what the world was about.
Right,
Yeah. So it was more about like growing up, seeing different things, looking at different perspectives. Because when you live in New York all your life, it's kind of like a little closed-minded. You know what I'm saying? And everything. I was just like those people, like New Jersey for what? You know what I'm saying? Philly for what? Like, nah, ain't nothing over there.
You know what's so crazy? If it wasn't for social media, I honestly wouldn't know about half of the fucking places that existed, especially that is so beautiful. You understand what I'm saying? When I was little growing up, the only time you seen anything from Africa was on a commercial. And it was always bad. It always made it seem bad.
The kids with the flies on their face.
Like, why y'all gotta be disgusting with it?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Little do you know, you sit there now, look on Instagram or social media or TikTok, you see motherfuckers at hotels with the giraffe, long ass neck on your motherfucking balcony, and you feeding it. Bitch, you fed a giraffe. I wanna go feed a giraffe. Like, I wanna go get on an elephant in the water. I wanna go ride horses and do shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
they wealthy over there. They
Yeah.
got shit over there, you know? And social media is another reason why I like started traveling too, because I saw those things and I was like, damn, I'm really just limiting myself. You know what I'm saying? And when you decide to experience something like that, nothing's gonna stop you. When it's in your heart,
that's it.
it ain't gonna stop. Just like you doing your music, if it's in your heart, it's not gonna stop you. You know what I mean? So I just told everybody that this wasn't it for me, and it was time for me to see and do something else.
So let me ask you a question. What was the steps that you needed to make to be able to become a travel expert? Because of course I'm pretty sure you had a budget.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, unless you had a good job and you had a whole bunch of downs.
No, not even. You know, I had a regular job. I just really liked my job. I'm not even going front. But I made sure I put away only about 10K. Yeah, that was it. Put away 10K, and I knew that Thailand was the place because I had already did the research. I knew my place was gonna be $300-400 a month. I knew my food was gonna be $1 a day. Like, it's $1 a meal. You know what I'm saying? And that's the meals that are already
Shit,
prepared.
I'm out here getting food stamps and shit. These motherfuckers. You know how much eggs cost? This nigga talking about $1 a meal. I could get 10 meals off a carton of eggs.
Exactly.
That shit is crazy.
So it's like I knew what my budget was gonna be. The only thing I didn't know is what I was gonna do when I got out there. But once I got out there was so many options just because I was American. You could teach English, you could, you know what I'm saying, tutor children, you could do different things. You know, I even had a gig where I was teaching somebody how to rap for like a month. Yeah, I had like a contract with somebody that I made up, and I taught this African girl how to rap while I was out there. So it was.
So you met an African and Thailand
Yeah.
to be a rapper.
Exactly.
Ain't that some fucking shit?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, do you understand like how big this world is, people? You understand this nigga from the Bronx, and he went to Thailand and taught an African girl how to be a rapper.
Yeah, and you just gotta like, if you got that hustle spirit, you'll never be broke anywhere on this earth. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And when I got there, that's all it took is for me to just plan, like you said, put away that little cash in case I needed it. But honestly, I didn't need it until I started traveling to Europe. I made,
That's when you spend money.
yeah, I might have
Europe
touched,
ain't cheap.
yeah, I might have touched like 2K just to get myself set up, get my apartment, you know, understand what it is to eat. You kind of spend money when you're traveling too. So I was going to the beach, I was going shopping, doing all the stupid shit when you like a tourist. Not really thinking that I live here now.
Right.
But then when I started living there, I started food shopping with them. I eat with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking their language. Like,
I was just
here and
about to ask. So do you speak any other languages?
well, nah, just Spanish. I don't speak Thai fluently, but all the stuff that I needed,
You knew.
like I knew what to say after a
Right,
while.
right.
Like this is what I want. You know
And
what
shout
I'm
out to the translator app on the on
Oh, yeah.
the phone, because every time I go places and niggas start talking to me, I'll be like, hold on. You see it? now speak back into this motherfucker
Right,
and
right,
sit here
right.
and play that like, oh, okay, cause that shit saves
The
time.
only thing with those things is that sometimes you go to a country and they have like 3 different dialects. So even the app can't save you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like
yeah.
how Jamaicans or people from the Caribbean, a lot of people talk patois. That's not gonna come up on the translator app. I already tried.
Right.
I was in the fucking his one trying to figure out what these bitches talking about me, and I'm like, shit, where the fuck is they from? I was about to ask where you from. Trying to find this bitch, and I couldn't figure out what the fuck they was talking about me, but she might get good though. But no, definitely, what I want to know is, for all of the places that you travel to, what would you say is the best place that you've lived in?
I would have to say hands down Bali is probably the best place. It's beautiful weather. It's just as cheap as Thailand was, but even that, like with your money, you get the views, you get the beaches, you get the drivers. I mean, it's just amazing. For a fraction of what you spend here, you get that like luxury lifestyle in Bali. Yeah, it doesn't cost much. Maybe $1,000.
But what do you do there? Like, what would you do?
As far as work or hanging out?
Like both.
Work, you try to do a lot of like digital stuff.
Okay.
You create. So what I recommend for people that want to do that is you create something online that you can either sell or a service that you can provide, or you try to get a job. Kind of like what I'm doing now is I work for Travel Noir. I'm a writer for the site. So, you know, as a writer, I'm getting paid to do things digitally. You know what I'm saying? And then the reason I call myself an expert is I do have like consultations where people can hit me up and ask me these type of things. And, you know, I either charge about an hour or forever for like a call or whatever. We can go back and forth, but you figure out ways to make money, basically.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you just get it done.
And how did you become a person who writes for Travel Noir?
Yeah, Noir.
Okay.
Honestly, in New York, I was like a really like connected person, and I had a lot of like hustles going on top of my job. So I knew a lot of people from nightlife and entertainment, and it was just a young lady that I knew when she was the editor a few years ago, and then I hit her up on Facebook when I was, you know, almost done with my travels, and I was like, yo, I need something to do digitally, you know what I'm saying? And now she went from editor to like one of the main supervisors by this time. And she was like, yo, don't worry, I'm just gonna bring you in as a writer.
Right.
And lo and behold, actually today marks 1 whole year that I've been writing for
Yo. Like, you see how something can become so simple? So when you motherfuckers say that y'all ain't got no job, or you motherfuckers, I just be convinced certain people just don't want to work. Because if a motherfucker could go to a whole nother fucking country that he can't even speak the language, and you understand what I'm saying, and you can make it work out there financially, housing wise, you understand what I'm saying? That's something people can't do here in the United States. You understand what I'm saying? So
yeah, and I wasn't like a writer, you know what I'm saying? I learned as I go. I got better the more I started reading, other things like CNN and other travel websites and stuff like that.
And then you gotta know about these places. You gotta know what's going on. You gotta know about the climate. You gotta know about the weather. You gotta know about the people, the food. You know what I'm saying? The import, export.
Right, and those are the things that I knew because I went to those places. So most of the time, early on, I was just speaking on all of my experiences, places I've been to, the food that I eat, you know what I'm saying, what to wear when you go to these different countries, like all of these things are what we put on the site.
Right. And then, what I, like me personally, like I've been talking to my mom about this for the longest. I foresee myself trying to get property in Dominican Republic because I always go to Dominican Republic for like the past 5 years now. Like I've been working with Big Tigger. Shout out to Memorial Day weekend getaway. We are approaching Memorial Day weekend, so if you guys need any rooms, any suites, any villas, please let me know. I am selling them. But I love it. You understand? It's the most beautiful place. I always go to Port Clyde.
Okay, yeah.
And I love it to the lifestyle resort. You understand what I'm saying? Their hospitality is amazing. You understand what I'm saying? Like shout out to my boy Junior that's out there. He's from New York. You know what I'm saying? Like he be showing me around, and we be going off the resort to the strip clubs, and they got some lit ass bitches. But already, y'all. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you, like, for real, for real.
Good food too.
Oh my God, the food is amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm like a seafood eater, you know, all that is just like seafood, you know what I'm saying? But definitely, like, I love Dominican Republic, like,
Yeah.
for real. And I've been thinking, like, do I want to get a property out there? Do I want to, like, do an Airbnb? Like, what area are you from specifically?
Well, my folks is from the capital, from Santo Domingo.
Okay.
And now I recently found out I got a couple cousins in Punta Cana as well.
Okay.
But investing in
That's where
Dominican
all the
Republic
search
is-
fees and stuff go down at Santo Domingo.
No, Santiago, I think.
Okay, that's what we fly into.
Oh,
We
okay.
fly into Santiago,
To drive over
and then we
Puerto
drive
Plata.
to Puerto Plata.
Yeah.
It's like a 45-minute hour drive.
I mean, and what's good is you can take Spirit there to Santiago, I think.
When we went, we flew American Airlines.
For American? Yeah, I know recently, I took
I
Spirit
fuck
to
with
the
Spirit because they ghetto, and I fuck with
Yeah.
the ghetto shit. But you know what I dislike is why y'all don't have no non-stop flights. Like Spirit
Yeah,
always
we gotta
got
stop in
niggas
Miami
with
and
the-
some shit.
But no, even
No
in
sense.
on American Airlines, you have to stop in Miami or Fort Lauderdale, regardless. Even on the way back, you gotta go through customs through one of those. But I just feel like you could be going to Vegas, nigga. Them niggas that have to stop in Montana. Why?
For like 3 hours too. For a minute.
Why? You understand what I'm saying? So I fuck with Frontier's ghetto ass. You understand what I'm saying? Because they go a little bit more places with straight flights. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely love the Dominican culture. You understand? When we go out there, it's normally Mother's Day while we're out there in DR.
Right, right.
It's for Memorial Day weekend. That's
End of May.
Sunday. Yes, it
Yeah.
is. It's the end of May before June.
Yeah.
And it's Mother's Day weekend out there, so it's really dope to experience the culture and see how all of them come out. And it's all about the food and the partying and the fun. And like, it's just different because being from America, we're the home of the free and the home of not giving a fuck. Don't nobody give a fuck about nobody. But when you go to these other places, I just feel like it's so cultured.
There's
like,
more humanity about it.
That
You know what I'm
part.
saying? Like, you don't feel like you just a thing, a part of a puzzle.
Mhm.
And I think that's what I was feeling when I was living here.
Mm.
And then when you go out, people really care that you're okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And let me tell you something that I experienced in Dominican Republic. So I call myself trying to be a daredevil with my kid and go zip lining.
Oh shit.
Nigga, first of all, they have the highest fucking zip lines ever. And when I signed up for this shit, I didn't know. You understand what I'm saying? I'm ignorant. I don't know what the fuck, how high the altitudes and all of the shit that they put you
Yeah.
on. Nigga, let me tell you something. I died from line 5 to 8. You understand what I'm saying? But the shit you get to see while you zip lining up that motherfucker is beautiful.
Right.
Like when I mean beautiful, minus the screaming, the eyes watering, because I cried like a bitch. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm scared of heights.
Right. Same
And
here.
I don't know why the fuck I was up there, but my daughter was like, come on, Mom, let's go. And I'm like, she can't outbeat me. Like, she was up there like, wee.
She
And
did
I
it like a
was
G.
Everything that I said I was gonna do, I would do it. I'm sorry. Like, that shit was scary as fuck.
But you committed to
was
it,
beautiful.
so good.
And I always do ATV riding
Okay.
through the land because they take us to the different towns. And
Yeah,
I always
it's-
like buying the Dominican handmade stuff, the statues, the
Yeah.
like it is just a beautiful fucking place, like for real. But to get back on topic, what I want to know is why the brunch call?
So actually, part of me making money when I was away was from the parties that I used to have in New York. So I used to have a bunch of brunches in New York, and they were like the best brunches in the city. So I had them, twice a week, Saturday and Sunday. And eventually what I did was I just called myself the Brunch God, and I created the Brunch God's brand. So by me having that and having my clientele, when I told the clubs that I was leaving, I said, hey, can I still do my reservations? So my phone was still on, I'm still getting my emails.
Even though you're not
my
there, you're still
Eventbrite.
making sure tables
Exactly.
set up. You see how niggas working? You understand what I'm saying? There's no excuse. This man is in a whole other country on a different time zone on WhatsApp, probably talking to y'all motherfuckers. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? Like, and he's still booking tables, still making reservations. That's called dedication.
You know, and shout out to my crew that did R&B Sundays, and of course Chase Sims. These promoters, they let me stay on as long as I was gone. Even when I came back from COVID, I still had parties going on, and that's 2 years, basically.
And that's crazy because a lot of people didn't come back from COVID, especially in New York. New York didn't come back from COVID when it comes to a lot of shit, because a lot of shit in New York is still really closed. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of that distancing shit. Like, I know people that's trying to get doctor's appointments that can't get an appointment until fucking April or May for some shit that we go and walk in and get nothing.
Right.
Like, you understand what I'm saying? So
When the new
definitely.
COVID's come out, everybody's shutting down again. Yeah, so.
Well, they talk about new COVID, they better have a new PPP and a new unemployment. I know that shit. The fuck they talking about? But, what I wanna know is, how often do you go back to Dominican Republic?
For DR, surprisingly, I went to DR like once a year the last couple of years. And one thing that's pretty interesting, this group found me. There's a group of black property owners here, investors, and they invested in a town called Samaná. And it's one of the most beautiful places in the Dominican Republic, but it's not as known because.
Cause I was about to say, I never heard that shit. Where that's close to.
So the country didn't really want people to know about it, but now they do. So this part of the Dominican Republic is 4 hours north of Santo Domingo, and it has everything that you want from a vacation destination. So if you like the mountains, you can go chill at the mountains. But if you like the beach, it has the beach as well. And then it has all the same things, all the culture, all the food. It's just like untouched territory. So now there's a group of black investors that I got to meet through writing for Travel Noir. And they're actually building like a whole city resort in Samaná.
I think that's
Yeah, and they're all from Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? So right now, whenever they need some kind of marketing or publicity, I try to help them out or just consult on what these hotels should be like or these residences. But they're really doing their thing, and they're the first black people to really go in the Dominican Republic, get all the permissions possible, and build a resort.
And see, what people don't understand is that's hard. You understand what I'm saying? Because, perfect example, people be like, oh, Africans, they black, and so on and so forth. I'm gonna just keep them up. A lot of them don't like us. You understand what I'm saying? You go to a lot of people's country, they don't like us. They like our money. They don't like us. You understand? A lot of things they keep secret. Because they don't want us to come in and fuck their shit up. You understand what I'm saying? They know, oh, it's about to be a bunch of naked booties and some niggas up in this motherfucker trying to smoke our shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how we come through with Debo shit. You understand what I'm saying? But I am happy that there are black people that are taking this world serious.
Absolutely.
And that are giving us opportunities to see something different. You understand what I'm saying? Because the world is always evolving. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said to us, I've never been to motherfucking Africa. I want to go to Egypt. I want to look at the pyramids. I want to go in the pyramids. I want to do shit that the TV told me I would never be able to do. You understand what I'm saying? And something simple like that of having people from here, from Atlanta, to being able to go to another country and make that possible for people like me, y'all are the goals for shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? We need more people that are willing to step out their boxes and out of their elements and actually do something different for us. You understand? Not just for themselves.
And that's the emphasis on why, like, I made it my purpose now to be a travel expert, to teach more black and brown people how to move around. Because when I was traveling, you'll see white kids at like 16, 17 years old traveling on their own. So already when those kids are getting those type of experiences, of course, they're getting another generation of information that we don't even have.
And see, I could definitely relate to that because me being the ghetto girl from the Bronx, you understand what I'm saying? I had two dads, my biological and then my father who raised me. And I was living in Germany. You understand what I'm saying? Like, people from my neighborhood would never experience or never understood the culture, would never understand why the fuck would you go to Germany? You understand? And when I was little, this was at a time when they were still racist a little bit.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, and I got a black mama and my daddy white. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you can imagine the shit that I went through. But it was still an experience. It made me know that there's shit outside of average. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I had a passport when I was 5. I took my first flight by myself at 5. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, to be able to have that type of experience allowed me to know that, oh my God, my daughter and me, we go everywhere. You understand what I'm
and
saying?
then when you're from where we from, that's all we want to do is give our kids
what we didn't have.
Exactly.
You understand? Like, so definitely. Now, what I want to know is brunch guard. What's your favorite brunch? What's your favorite thing to eat from a brunch menu?
I'm still actually, now
Bacon
that I'm
and
in
cheese?
now that I'm in Atlanta, it's been the lobster and waffles.
Lobster and waffles.
Fried lobster and waffles. That is my jam.
I gotta go to where he frying lobster because see, I make some really good deep fried salmon, and a lot of people like deep fried salmon.
Wow, I never had that. Deep fried salmon.
I make the best deep fried salmon.
I have
to cook one day just so you guys can actually know that pretty bitches can really cook. You understand what I'm saying? But I've never had fried lobster. That's different.
Amazing. I never had it till I moved
Where is
here.
this at?
So there's a spot called Nana's Chicken and Waffles.
Nana's?
Yeah, Nana's Chicken and Waffles. And their specialty is this fried lobster with red velvet waffles. My nigga, this is like amazing.
See, this is why me living in the land, I'm never gonna fucking lose weight. You
Nah,
understand
you
what I'm saying?
won't.
Like,
You
this shit
won't.
is crazy. So is there any other places that you have right now as the brunch guard or any other things that you have going on that you would like to share with the people?
Well, right now, I still have some events going on. Shout out to Chase and Miguel, still doing sidebar on Sundays. So, if you guys are in Atlanta on a Sunday, feel free to stop by. It's from 12 to 9. It's free. Come in and brunch.
And it's a nice
music.
setup. Like, sidebar is really cute. It's like 3 different levels, and it's really, really long. Like,
it's
the
a
decor
vibe.
is cute as fuck. The waitresses are cool as fuck. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely a vibe. And they have a live DJ.
Yeah, so we got DJ Desi, right? DJ Desi, and she's amazing. She's from Queens.
Oh, look at Miguel. You know, Miguel was like, that's
And she does a thing. Another thing that I have is now I'm doing more public speaking. So I have a travel conference that I'm going to be speaking at here in Atlanta, March 25th and March 26th. So it's pretty exciting. It's going to be one of the first ones I ever do. But it's first of many, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? Be doing more presentations, and I want more Black and brown people to come and learn, and I want them to pick my brain. I want them to send the DMs, send the emails, and whatever questions they have, like, I'm here, I'm an open book. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what I like that some people don't pay attention to, that he keeps saying black and brown. You understand what I'm saying? Can't nobody feel like they singled out of a situation. You know, you got a lot of people that feel like they not black, but they brown, but they this, but they that. We not even gonna touch that topic.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I like the fact that you keep it open for everybody.
Yeah, because I consider myself Black and brown. You know what I'm saying? So if I tell a certain group that I'm Black, they don't understand it. If I tell another group that I'm brown, they gotta hear me speak Spanish.
But think about this. How do they got feel?
Right, I thought you was Puerto Rican. That's it. That's all I gave you.
Everybody thinks that. You understand what I'm saying? And what people don't know is my mom is Jamaican and German, and my father's Italian and Irish.
There you go.
You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying?
You
So
won't know
like,
that.
that's why people like what you is Bronx.
Yeah.
That's it. That's my answer for everything because you wouldn't understand it. You understand what I'm saying? But I want you to let the people know all your social media, what clubs you're at doing these brunches, so we can pull up, so we can get some motherfucking food.
I
You know
got
what I'm
you,
saying?
yeah.
Like, cause see, a bitch like me, I smoke weed. Like, we could smoke. See, one thing about Atlanta, you can smoke in their establishments,
Yes.
but weed is illegal.
Right.
We're not even gonna go there about that.
Not too
But
loud.
the fact that you can smoke in establishments and eat, you know how good that is? That is like a great, like a God's blessing. You know what I'm saying? So definitely let the people know where they can find you at.
Yeah, you can find me on IG at the Brunch Guy, TheBrunch. Put an X in the middle and then God.
You know,
So-
motherfucking accident, bitch.
Yeah, you can find me on there, and if you look up anything that says Brunch Guy online, if you Google it, you'll see my stories and my articles. My articles are under my real name, Rafael Pena, R. Pena, and you can log on to travelnoir.com. I I got articles on there every single week. So
I followed it.
yeah, thank you.
I'm nosy. I like everything. I like to look at shit, get more
Yeah,
educated
and you
about
see
shit.
you see the girls and the luxury hotels and the
And I was like, "Ooh, this is real. Okay,
Yeah.
let me look at this." Like, cause it's different when you see shit and then you know somebody actually has done it or is doing it, so you have better insight
Yeah,
into
so
the situation.
definitely I want everyone to visit travelnoir.com. It's the site that I work for. It's a blessing to be working and
Right.
you know what I'm saying, living in Atlanta and get to be around more black people. That's
Amen.
one thing that I love about Atlanta is just to see all the black people in charge. Because in New York, we didn't see that.
We not in charge. I just
Right.
want to let y'all know how much you think you is. You're not.
Right.
But it's cool. Get down with Atlanta. That's like the death row type of.
Yeah.
Get down and lay down, you know. But definitely make sure you let them know your social media.
I did. At the Brunch Guide, look me up, travelnoir.com for my articles. And if you have any questions, just click the contact button on my IG.
Right. Well, make sure you tune in and tap in if you're trying to expand your life. You trying to see the world. You understand what I'm saying? And get some motherfucking good chicken and lobster and waffles.
Fried lobster and waffles.
Fried lobster. I'm going to get them bitches this Sunday. I don't know what the fuck that's about. Fuck this Super Bowl shit. I like food. You feel me? But we about to get into tea time.
All right.
So I want you to stay there. And I need Mr. Wade to come back. And if somebody want to play a song right now, because I need to take a little bathroom break. Y'all want to go? All right. All right, let me go. Use the bathroom.
Which one of these can I open, bro?
Right.
Which one of these can I open? Oh, I'm killing it.
No, I got title, like in no commercial.
You got a title? Oh, okay. Gotta move this over a little bit.
Yeah. Back with another one. 40 on my mind, got me feeling crazy. Averaging this bitch and we going crazy. Yeah. It's too easy, I'm too greasy, you know that. Real bitch, I hold my red flag while I blow that. Pour a cup of juice, they got me blacking like I'm Kodak. If you getting money, you don't say it, you should show that. Move to the surface, but I'm still from the beat. Call my nigga Izzo, cause I know he yelling she that. Overhead crack, my pockets bigger than the 3. Nigga got the bag, so you think I'm gonna do that? High bridge, I've been married, and we all that. Flash your bread around, we ain't giving, cause we all that. Niggas rock guns, what you think I'm about to fall back? I call a shot, sitting pretty, what you call that? Ass fat in my head, good, yeah, nigga love me, cause he spent the bag with me, now they thinking you a fuck. Niggas wear diamonds all day, and they still ugly. Told me that I'm here for the bread, and they still trust me. 40 on my mind, got me feeling crazy. Perk 30 while I'm twerking, now you want a baby. Really thought they could touch me, man, this nigga crazy. But I'm back to the hood, so you better pay me. 40 on my mind, got me feeling crazy. Perk 30 while I'm twerking, now you want a baby. Really thought they could touch me, this nigga crazy. But I'm back to the hood, so you better pay me. I'm so different, I make more, but I still pimple. Shit sick, then they do whatever to put the nigga. Real gangsters, they talk to me and start sipping. Got bitches in your phone, but I ain't tripping. Landed on my nigga, came and took it property. Back to community, yelling out monopoly. Baseball got me rolling like I'm in skate. Schemes for the nuts that I must. Fucking on the hit that I know I'm gonna try. Staying for the bread, but it's really for the hunt. Pushing up on me, man, you fucking out of luck. Strictly playing for the bucks, bitch, nigga, what the fuck? Screaming that I'm outside, it's fucking game time. That the nigga and we both use the same line. Got to fling a dick next day like he on prom. 40 on my mind, got me feeling crazy. Perk 30 while I'm twerking, now you want a baby. Really thought they could touch me, man, this nigga crazy. But I'm back to the hood, so you better pay me. quick, but let's jump into it real quick before we end this episode, right? Y'all know tea time is a little spicy, so I got a couple of questions. I'm gonna ask y'all and I'm gonna answer as well, but I'm gonna answer from my perspective as a female, but y'all get to answer from y'all perspective, okay? So, first question. Have you ever nutted in a female and felt nervous?
Absolutely.
Why? Like, what?
Absolutely. And regretted it right then and there.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So why'd you do it?
Just in the moment, I guess. You know
Nigga,
what I'm
pull out game wasn't strong enough.
Nah,
Nigga said,
I was young as fuck, man. Like maybe 24, 25, and just making too many mistakes out
the
of
pull out game is better now?
pull out game is official.
Okay. What about you, sir?
Yeah.
You done nutted in something that made you nervous?
Nah, he make me, yeah.
That nigga thought about it like, nothing, yeah.
No, she
Cause
had
you
the
gotta
vice
think
grip.
about like
She hit me with the vice grip.
Oh, you can't
Yeah,
get out.
he couldn't get up out of it. Had to snap the
Why is
turn.
that a dirty move?
Had to snap the
That's
turn.
what the fuck we got fucking
She had the
Skiddlez
grip.
for. The fuck is
Yeah,
that,
but
y'all?
she tightened
I
up.
only got work. I do
Yeah,
like 100 of them bitches a day. What y'all talking about?
I couldn't get up out of there. And,
Yeah, she has death.
and then I'm gonna tell you, she lied though.
Oh,
She lied. This is the first time I got finessed for $50. She said she was pregnant. She needed Plan B. Ended up, she lied. You know what I'm saying? Just took me $50. So that's all.
let me just put y'all niggas on the game. You know Medicaid covers PDs, right?
Yeah.
Just gonna let you motherfuckers know. So if a bitch tell you that she needs $50 for a Plan B, that bitch ain't got no health insurance. Which is another question that you gotta ask yourself. The fact that you just busted this bitch raw and this bitch don't even have health insurance. Boom! Just put y'all on the free game.
Damn.
But let me let you know my perspective. Yes, I have. I'm 36. I've been fucking for a minute now. Thank Jesus for knowing I only needed the 2 kids I got. RIP to my son, whose birthday would have been this Saturday. So I'm definitely excited. This year I'm not as sad as I've always been all my life. You know what I'm saying? But RIP to my son Sincere, this Saturday would have been his 20th birthday. So that is definitely, niggas did not pull out. You know what I'm saying? But there has been times that I've, had a little bit too much Hennessy sometimes. And next thing you wake up, like, you're like, why my shit so moist? And no, that's not moist, that's sperm. Just gonna let you know, like, yeah. And I was nervous as fuck. I was eating Plan Bs like they was Tic Tacs because I was like, this nigga's not getting me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, just cause you a potential fuck don't mean you a potential baby daddy. Just wanna let you know. Next question. Have you ever tried to trap a female?
No.
Why not? Was it worth the trap?
No, ain't nothing worth the try.
Why not? You got a kid. You got one.
Yeah, but I actually cared about the person when I had my kid.
Okay.
It's not a thing.
It wasn't trying.
And that person was qualified to have my kid.
Is that the fucking way you do
Yeah.
it? You know what I'm saying? It was supposed to stop after 9 o'clock. This nigga suck ass. Have you ever tried to trap a person? Oh, damn. Let's talk about it. 'Cause that's different that you admitted it. I like you. But
She was
how?
fine as hell.
Why did you try to trap
She was
her?
too fine. She just didn't know what to do with herself. So
So
I
you
knew
just
what
thought
to
you
do.
were gonna just like,
I just knew what to do with it.
did it work?
Kind of.
You got a baby?
No.
Oh, okay.
I halfway trapped her.
Okay.
She found out I tried to trap her. How about that?
And how did that go?
She was mad as fuck.
Yeah, that'll do it.
But I'm gonna tell you though, some of these women, they got that ability though. You know what I'm saying? They just suck your own in.
You
You
just
know what I'm
need the
saying?
motherfucker
Like a
that's
succubus. You know what I'm saying? They just put that shit on you. You know what I'm saying?
What makes a woman want to trap a woman?
Okay,
Money.
so let me tell you. So,
Money.
me personally, I've never purposely picked or tried to put a baby on a nigga. You understand? Because what y'all don't understand, a nigga that ain't shit gonna still give you that baby and still not be shit. Let me just let y'all know that. But, I don't know. I think my version of trapping niggas is like doing shit like a wife. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of bitches out here are playing wife roles and you're not a wife. We out here cleaning after a nigga, taking care of a nigga. We second hand to that nigga mama and that nigga still ain't covering on it. You understand what I'm saying? But that was my way of trapping a nigga. You understand what I'm saying? I can cook, I can clean, I can fuck, I can suck. I'm one of the bros. I roll the weed. We out in the club. A nigga jump you, nigga, I'm jumping in. That nigga better know how to fight. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I fight for my dick. I don't know about these bitches nowadays, but dick is very scarce nowadays. Especially good dick. And it's like one good piece of dick to like 5 bitches. So that means 4 of us gotta share this one dick. I'm just trying to be number 1. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta do what you gotta do out here nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So
You gotta protect the dick, basically.
yeah.
Okay.
Like even my real nigga, my side nigga, the second side nigga, like I like all of them. Like I text niggas every morning, good morning, how are you? I pray for my niggas and all of that. You understand? No, I'm that serious. Like, cause you can't just have one nigga and then one side nigga. Like, nigga, this nigga got 5 bitches. Why I can't have 5 niggas? You understand what I'm saying? Like, but I'm
Now
currently
you see why I
single.
said selling dick.
I'm currently single, so I don't belong to nobody. So if you see me outside with a different nigga every day or twice a day, that's my motherfucking business. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to trap none of you niggas unless a nigga trying to put a ring on me, and that's what we trying to do. Cause I'm too grown. I did that in my whole 20s. So yeah, I'm not trapping niggas. But I had a nigga
I'm trapping.
try to trap me, and I caught a nigga in the hotel poking holes in the condom.
I'm trapping.
And I hit this nigga so hard in his motherfucking jaw. That was the last time I seen the nigga face. Cause after I swung on him, he was taking a safety pin.
I don't did that before.
And then nigga, I went with him to buy the box of condoms. You know how I come 3 in the box?
Yeah.
That nigga took the whole thing out and was in the bathroom like,
Wow.
I said, that's cute that you think I'm the shit, but nigga, I wasn't shit at that time. I think I'm a better
Listen,
woman
it's
now.
some pussy you
I'm
can't let go of. It's just some
I'm
pussy you
convinced
can't
it's
let
the
go
fact
of.
that the
It's the
skin is
flashbacks, it's the
They know a
feeling,
bitch got good hair
it's
and
the
good
moisture.
skin.
You see what I'm saying?
That's
It's just,
it.
some girls got some good pussy that you can't let go of. So you gotta do what you gotta
Well,
do.
then you know what you
You got to
niggas
tie the
do?
knot before she tie the knot.
Y'all niggas better motherfucking step y'all game up and stop sleeping on these bitches because the next thing you know, the next nigga gonna come do the bare minimum.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Bitch, fuck up.
I'm gonna tell you what some people. I'm gonna just play devil's advocate. I think some niggas just be stingy. And they just like shit. I'm gonna put
They
the
don't want
baby
nobody
in.
else to have it.
Exactly, and I don't want
But
nobody
you know
else to
what- you know
have
what
it.
niggas don't know?
I got a long
But you
term
know what
tie
niggas
with
don't
you
know?
now, and
You
it's
know what
bad
niggas
bitch.
don't know? You know how many niggas wanna be a stepdaddy? Huh?
Well,
Do you know how many
he
niggas
cool
wanna
with
be a
that though, cause
stepdaddy?
look, he got some tie with you though.
Oh, that nigga
He
said,
got
I
some
don't give a
tie
fuck.
with you
I'm
though.
not the kid though, nigga.
But he tied in forever with you.
Now let me ask you a question. He ain't tied in forever with me. Fuck that shit. We just got a kid together, nigga. Come get your kid, go about your motherfucking business. You can't even look at the pussy no more. You stupid.
Damn.
But yeah, cause that thing, I can't do it. But this is my next question. What are you willing to do for your pussy? Whether it means sexually, physically, or financially.
Married.
That's a big step.
That's it. What else is there?
You taking shit serious. Okay, I like that.
What else is there?
I'm just saying though, cause you know a lot of niggas be like, oh, for me to keep my bitch, I'm gonna spend a bag on her. But they not gonna marry her though yet. Cause they still wanna be outside, but they want that image. I got her. Or a lot of niggas be like, cause you know a lot of niggas be broke, but broke niggas be having good dick sometimes. You understand? I know. Okay? So some niggas be like, oh, I put that dick on her, now she be dickmatized, and you be stuck in a relationship for like 6 months when you know you should have left the nigga, but because dick's so good, you like, damn. You know what I'm saying? And then financially or physically, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the motherfucker just know how to touch you, know how to please you, know how to do certain shit. So that'll keep a bitch sometimes. Cause we emotional creatures. Y'all emotional ass niggas too. Just wanna let y'all know that. Y'all just don't show it. But what would you do to keep a bitch? Or what have you done to keep a bitch? Cause he got some shit in him. When the nigga rubbing his feet, he thinking about which scenario right now. Like,
You said what have I done to keep a bitch?
yeah,
Like what's
what
the
would
crazy
you do
name?
to
Or what would I do?
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends on what situation. I mean, if it is something that I'm trying to keep her around, I guess I wouldn't marry no bitch. I don't know. I ain't getting married. I don't know.
You don't wanna get married?
No, I don't want to get married.
It's not for you.
No, I'm
Not
cool
yet.
on it.
I would say that.
Not yet.
I'm cool on it. I'm cool on it. I'm cool on it for a lifetime.
That's
You know what
different.
I'm
It's
saying?
just, I
But-
just feel like guys say that stuff until they meet the right person. You understand what I'm saying? Cause like you said, if you willing to trap a pussy, why would you not be willing to trap the woman that you want for life?
But
You don't want the pussy forever?
You said what would I do for it? It's more so I do what I need to do, but shit, I ain't gonna get married.
Okay. Everybody different.
You know
See,
what I'm
me
saying?
personally, I don't know. I'm different when it comes to shit. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to niggas, sometimes a nigga could be going through a hard shit where you may feel like shit. Let me prove to this nigga that I got him. Let me hold him down. I'm a jailbird bitch. It's not something that's like, oh my God, go and do it. But it's just something that I've done. You know what I'm saying? Because while niggas in jail, they not really too much of a headache. They ain't here. The fuck? You can choose when you want to answer the phone, when you don't want to answer the phone, when you want to send commissary, when you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you dictate this whole relationship. Now, if you letting the nigga from prison dictate your life, you need a new one. Just want to let you know that. But I just feel like me personally, like, I'm a loyal bitch. So I'm one of those, like, I'm gonna prove to my nigga, ain't nobody got you better than me. You understand what I'm saying? Them niggas that be around you, they not gonna pay your bill. They not gonna be there. They not. And I feel like with loyalty, you can't fail with loyalty. You understand? And if a nigga fuck around with a bitch like me who loyal, you deserve to be in the dirt. You understand now? Hopefully, I'm not the bitch that put you there.
I think, no, not to cut you off. I think I used to say, I would die for the pussy. Remember everybody was talking about what they do for
Yeah,
the pussy?
so
Remember
they
the challenge?
just really started.
Remember the challenge when I asked myself for the pussy? Y'all remember for the pussy challenge? And everybody was talking about what they would do for the
I
pussy.
die for the
I
pussy.
think I said I would die for the pussy, but would the pussy die for me? That's the question.
That's the point.
That's the
You
question.
gotta ask.
Would the pussy die for me?
But when you know she-
Because I die for the pussy.
Don't do that though. You ain't gotta die.
No,
Pussy
that's what everybody said. That's what the
Like,
world
and I'ma
said.
just-
The world,
And
we all
let me tell
agree
you
we would die
something
for the
though.
pussy.
Let me tell you something. A real bitch would never put her nigga in a position to feel like he gotta die for her. You understand what I'm saying? I won't. You know how many black men is dying just walking outside our doors? Why would I want to put extra fucking pressure on
But
fucking
if
nigga?
the tables were turned and the pussy had to die for the man and say, this it.
I'd
This it
probably
for
be a
me.
dead bitch because I done did so much shit for motherfucking niggas. Let me tell you
I
something.
said,
I
you know-
promise you they wouldn't do the same shit for me though.
Okay, well, you're right.
Nigga. That's a whole nother motherfucking episode.
You gonna drive, you the getaway
Let
driver.
me tell you, I done fucking climbed through the window of my nigga halfway house just so I could bring him drugs and get some dick.
Damn, okay. You
That's my nigga. I don't play about my
you
nigga. I'm
one
telling you.
natural born killers. That's that, I'm gonna break you out of jail shit.
No, it's just
That's what you
Damn.
get dealing with a Bronx bitch. But
Damn,
definitely before we
I
get
might
out
need
here.
a Bronx bitch.
Nah.
Definitely
Damn.
before we get out of here, I definitely want to make sure I shout out Universal Hip Hop Museum. Shout out to motherfucking 50 years of motherfucking hip hop. We are motherfucking doing it right now. Shout out to Excel Service 57. They are the ES57 Models promo on Instagram. And last but not least, shout out to the motherfucking Blue Flame Flame Gang all day in this motherfucker. Shout out to DJ Swamp Izzo, motherfucking DJ.
Hey,
Y'all
Blue
already
Flame's
know
bad, bitch.
at the I've been at Blue Flame 6.5 years, baby. We got them. And shout out to Kel's Kitchen because we got the bitches and we got the food, baby. But that's another dope ass episode with your girl Skiddlez, only here on Pillowtalk with Skiddlez. Make sure you tune in next week. And for you motherfucking suckers that don't know, this is season motherfucking 6. You feel me? So if you ain't tuned in yet, you're motherfucking sleeping. You need to wake the fuck up because we all the way the fuck outside. Media coverage, shows, promos, all of the interviews with people that you probably wouldn't even be able to talk to in the fucking DM. You dig? But that's another dope ass episode with your girl but Skiddlez here on Pillowtalk with Skiddlez. And make sure you tune in every motherfucking Thursday here on Pillowtalk with Skiddlez, on Skiddlez TV, on the YouTube, powered by VS1 ATL. And that's it for another dope ass episode. And we out.
Hey, man, shit.